So then guys, let me tell you all about the iPad 11th generation that is coming out in 2025 with some big upgrades inside of it. But first of all, let me tell you where we are then with the current iPad. So, back at the end of 2022, we were introduced to the 10th generation iPad, what had a design very similar to the likes of the iPad Air at the time, and the iPad Air, obviously, that's been based off the iPad Pro design that came out in 2018. The great thing about this new design iPad was that it came out with a fresh load of new colours introduced to it, and then also we had things like the centre stage camera put now on the landscape side, what was really cool. And then also we got the brand new Magic Folio keyboard, and we also got the stand with that too, what was really awesome, especially we got like the trackpad and things like this. And then we also got the A18 chip put inside of this iPad, and this has been the best-selling iPad out of all the ranges over the last couple of years. And the great news is that earlier in 2024, the price also got reduced down to $350 from its previous $450. But even now, with kind of Black Friday and the holiday season now coming to the end of 2024, well, you can even pick this up less than $300. The great thing about this iPad, it's a great all-rounder device that allows you to, say, consume media on it, do some light sort of like word processing and other bits and pieces too. And you can also use the likes of, say, the USB-C Apple Pencil, what is really helpful if you are into that. One of the major big problems with this iPad, and I also would say the same with the current iPhone SE that's being sold by Apple, is that it's one of the only sort of devices out there that cannot run Apple Intelligence. And this is where the good news comes in with the 11th generation iPad. Now, the big news that we've definitely heard that most likely we're going to be seeing with this iPad is an upgrade from A14 to potentially all the way up to the A18 chip inside of it, or potentially the A17 Pro. The reason behind this is because these two chips are compatible with the likes of, say, Apple Intelligence. The only other chip out there, obviously, what could be used is an A18 Pro, but I just cannot see Apple putting this inside the sort of entry-level iPad. But personally, I think it's going to be the A18 because we've got the likes of, say, the A17 Pro already in the new iPad mini, and this has got a Pro name on it, and I can't really see this appearing in the likes of, say, the iPad 11th generation. So I think it's going to be an A18, what is absolutely amazing news to hear. Not only do we get all the Apple Intelligence goodies and things like this, because of Apple Intelligence, this means that the built-in RAM of this actual entry-level iPad would go from 4 gigabytes all the way up to 8 gigabytes. Then also at the same time, like I was saying, is that we'd be jumping like 4 generations with the A18. We'd skip A15, A16, A17 Pro, or A17 wouldn't even exist, and then go straight to A18, what is going to be absolutely amazing to see inside of it. But apart from, say, this A18 or potentially the A17 Pro going inside of this iPad, nothing really else will change. I don't think the design will change because obviously the 10th generation iPad got the latest and greatest design inside of it. So I think this design is going to be staying around for quite a bit. The only other kind of sort of upgrades I could potentially see with this is that we could probably get an upgrade from Wi-Fi 6, what's inside of it, into Wi-Fi 6E. But apart from that, nothing really else would be adjusted. No new kind of screen technology, no OLED displays or mini LED display. The current sort of 60 Hz display that we've got inside it now, the Retina display, that'll be staying exactly the same. But like I said, the main highlight would be getting the A18 put inside of this iPad. So then guys, just quickly, I want to tell you about the brand new channel giveaway that we are doing on this channel for 2025. So just recently, we gave away the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and if you want to find out more details about that, the video of the live stream is on this channel of everything with the details on that, and it was really cool to actually see that. But you'll probably want to know what the new giveaway is on this channel. Well, it is this. It is a brand new Mac Mini, and it's not just any Mac Mini. This here is an M4 Pro Mac Mini. So this is the one now with 512 gigabytes of storage inside of it. It's also got 24 gigabytes of RAM too. And like I said, it's got the M4 Pro, the standard M4 Pro, the baseline one inside of this. And I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel. And I'm going to be giving it away near the end of March time 2025. And the great thing is that you can enter into this giveaway right now. All you have to do is just put down into the comments below at this stage of what Apple gear or what technology gear that you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it will be a new Mac Mini. Maybe it's going to be a new MacBook. Maybe you're waiting up for, say, the iPhone 17 models, or maybe it's nothing to do with Apple at all. It could be, say, a Switch 2 or something like this. Let me know in the comments below. And then, like I said, guys, near the end of March time, I will be making another video there giving you more details about the giveaway too. I'm giving you details of when I'll be doing a live stream for this giveaway, and you won't want to miss out on that because there will be a little form to fill in too. So the best thing you can do right now is to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. And plus, you also want to be a subscriber because, like I said, I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say at this stage is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me too, telling you to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, direct message. Please do ignore these people, or better to see right here, please do report them. So moving on then to the release date and the price of this iPad. Now the price one you definitely do want to listen on because there's something important about that. But first of all, let's talk about the release date. When are we most likely going to get this new iPad? Well, most likely it's going to be in the springtime of 2025, as we can see like in these leaks right here. The main reason is because by that point, the iPad 10th generation will be almost 2.5 years old. In fact, at the time I'm making this video, it is 2 years old. So it'll be about 2.5 times around that time. So we're looking towards sort of March or April time for Apple to do an event. And obviously this new iPad will be introduced and potentially, like I said, it will have Apple Intelligence 2 with it. So, it's not that far away into the early part of 2025. But the next thing I want to talk about is the price. Now, personally, I think Apple will do a strategy what they did before, like with the 9th generation iPad. Apple, when they introduced out the 10th generation iPad, sold alongside it the 9th gen, and they kept the price exactly the same at around about $330 for the 9th gen, and then they also brought out the brand new iPad with the 10th gen with the new design, and they brought that out for around about $450 or so. And then after that, like I said, around about 18 months later, they got rid of selling the iPad 9th gen, just sold the 10th gen and reduced the price down to around about $350 or a little bit less now what you can pick it up for. Now personally, I think Apple are going to be pursuing a very similar strategy here. I think they're going to keep selling the 10th generation at $350, but I personally think they'll be trying to sell the 11th generation if it has an A18 or A17 Pro inside of it for probably about $450 to $470. I cannot really see how Apple are going to be able to sell this iPad with an A18 inside of it at $350 at this stage in early 2025. Maybe into the future, by the time we get to, say, I don't know, like 2027 or end of 2026 potentially, they may reduce the price then, but I cannot really see them doing that. I think they're going to sell both products side by side, just like what they did with the 9th and 10th generation. So I would just be aware of that. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that you'll be getting yourself a next generation iPad entry level? And would you be willing to spend a little bit more to get that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video. So if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews, and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And also, at the same time, if you enjoyed watching this video, please also do press the like button. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.